Hello everyone, this is Joe W. Today, I'm doing a brief review on Now 100 Hits Forgotten 80s and Now 100 Hits Even More Forgotten 80s. Both albums came out in 2019. The Now Forgotten 80s artwork looks quite good. I like the fact the logo's in front of some random coloured shapes. And the sky looks fine, but the Now Even More Forgotten 80s artwork looks better in my opinion. I like the detailing of the sky, and the colourful cubes looks really cool. I like the Even More font on the album. Let's get to the track lists. Here's the back covers for both albums. I'll look at the track list when I open it up. We get an advertisement of the no longer existing Now app. Disc 1 has a good variety of tunes. I like how it ironically starts with Too Good to Be Forgotten, hence the title of the album. I have favourites on this one like Crash, My Old Piano, Best Years of Our Lives, and We All Gone Kid, which I thought was Deacon Blue's most popular tune, so I think Wages Stay would have been a better choice for this album. Another song I wouldn't really call forgotten is A Night to Remember. Of course, that's been played a lot, so I think Make That Move by Shalimar would have been a better choice on this album, but still a good variety of pop tunes on this disc. Follow Now music on all these social medias. Disc 2 has a good variety of tunes as well. I have favourites on this one as well, like Let's Go All the Way, Street Tough, and Papa's Got a Brand New Pig Bag, a really iconic instrumental. I like how we get a stock Aitken Waterman track, Roadblock, as they usually produce for other artists like Rick Astley, Bananarama, Mel Kim, etc. I think the two songs I don't think are forgotten are St. Elmo's Fire and Solid, because they've been played on the radio a lot, so yeah, but a good variety overall. Here's more of the background on the right. Disc 3, my favourites on this one are Somebody's Watching Me, which I thought was quite popular, and also You'll Never Stop Me Loving You, and I'm Falling, some of my favourites on this one. Yeah, and there's some I don't think are forgotten as well, like House Martin's Caravan of Love, which is their Christmas #1, so I would have gone for Think for a Minute. And also Tony Basil Mickey, I don't think it's forgotten at all, because I thought that's quite a popular tune. But this disc has a good variety of songs. Here's discs 4 and 5. More good varieties on these discs. I have some favourites on disc 4, like Hit That Perfect Beat, To Cut a Long Story Short, and Tarzan Boy. While on disc 5, I have favourites like Brother Louie, Feels Like I'm in Love, Hands Up, Give Me Your Heart, and Don't Call Me Baby. Yeah, although there are some songs I don't think are forgotten either, like Pointer Sisters' Jump for My Love. I thought it was very popular, so Automatic would have been a better choice. And also Perfect by Fairground Attraction, Everybody's Gotta Learn Sometime, and Straight Up. So for Fairground Attraction, I would have picked Find My Love, which is their other song, which I don't think many people would have remembered. Here's Now Even More Forgotten 80s, advertising the same app. Disc 1 has another good variety of tunes. I have favourites on this one as well, like Jackie Wilson Said, House Arrest, and I Can Make You Feel Good. Yeah, I like how it has a variety of genres on each disc. Here's the same Now social media advertisement. Disc 2, I have favourites on this one like Checkered Love, Heartache Avenue, and my other two favourites I don't think are forgotten at all, like Walk the Dinosaur and Wait for a Star to Fall. They're really popular songs to me. And we also have a song that didn't really chart the top 40, which is Automophobia by Culture Club. Here's more of the background on the right. Disc 3, I have favourites like Living by Numbers, Big Area, Breaking There's No Stopping Us, and International Rescue. Now, on this disc, we get a different version of Eric B. and Rakim's Paid in Full, as Hit 7 has the main version, which has the line, "This is a journey into sound." Quite interesting. Here's discs 4 and 5. I have favourites on disc 4 like Loverboy and Toccata. Disc 5, my favourites are Dance Yourself Dizzy, Superfly Guy, and Dog Eat Dog. Yeah, all these discs has a great variety of tunes and genres. We also have another song on disc 4 that didn't chart the top 40, like We Don't Need As Fast as Groove Fang by Heaven 17, but its remix did in 1993. Now, other songs I don't think I've forgotten on disc 4 are Johnny Logan's winning Eurovision single Hold Me Now, and Fine Pickets Over You, which was their Christmas #1. So I would have gone for When You're Young and in Love, because not many people would remember this one than Only You. Now, on disc 5, they were originally going to choose Shut Up Your Face by Joe Dolce as the last track, but that later got changed to Look I Am a Beat, probably due to licensing issues. Here are the discs for both of these albums, discs 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I like the designs on these discs and the colours. Overall, these two Now Forgotten 80s albums are some of my favourite Now spin-offs. They both have a good collection of 80s songs you don't often get on compilations or overshadowed by other popular 80s songs. Not all of them forgotten, but still a lot of good selections. That's my brief review on Now 100 Hits Forgotten 80s, and Now 100 Hits Even More Forgotten 80s. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next video.